Hello everybody, it is your Essential Companion Destiny here, and today I'm going to show you how I do Princess Leia's cinnamon bun hair from Star Wars A New Hope. Now, first you're going to want to start with brushing out your wig before you put it on. After you put it on, you're going to have to redo it just a tiny bit just to make sure that there's no knots, to make sure that it's all nice and silky smooth. You're going to want 2 large, thin rubber bands and about 20 to 30 half-size brown bobby pins. Now, as you can see, this wig is really long. This is probably the longest wig I actually own. The longer the better, though. You're going to want as much hair as possible, and you're going to want to brush it as gently as possible. The longer the hair, the more bun you will have. Now you're going to want to start by positioning the bangs right on the very tip of your ear. That's going to be sort of the base of where you're going to be wrapping the bun around. Make sure it's nice and clean, and make sure it does not cover your eyebrow. I started having that problem, but it's an easy fix. Just pull it around and position it right on the tip of your ear. Make sure the back is all parted and pulled through, and just start gathering all the hair right on the very tip of your ear. Make sure it is nice and smooth, nice and clean as possible, and then just make sure that there's no ugly parts sticking out. Some of those parts you're going to be able to fix later, but it's just good to start with a good clean base. Alright, so you're going to start by pulling the hair through the ponytail bands. You're going to want to do this gently. Try not to create any sort of knots. Try not to rip out any of the wefts of your wig. I've done that before. It's horrifying, it sucks, and it's not an easy fix. So you're going to pull that through and then twist it and pull it through one more time just for good measure. So your ponytail or pigtail is not going to be very tight. It's not supposed to be, and it just isn't. You want to go back and you're going to want to hand brush through any kinks, any nasty parts, and try to get it all nice and smooth again. And then the fun part begins. You're going to want to start to twist the pigtail towards the back of your head as tightly and as smoothly as possible. You're going to want to do that all the way to the very tip of your hair, making sure it's just nice and uniform all the way through. Make sure your bangs are not covering your eyebrows, and then using your fingers, you're going to want to start to form the bun. Now here, I couldn't figure out a way to hold the hair, so I just kind of let it go. It still maintained most of its twisted shape, and I just kept pulling it around and around my fingers as much as I could until it started to make the basic cinnamon bun shape. And then you use your whole hand to just sort of hold it in place. And then the most important part is to start bobby pinning absolutely everywhere. You're going to want to start with the very bottom layer, make sure it's connected to the base of your wig, making sure it's just nice and tight. Make sure you put some right where your ears are as well, if that makes any sense. You literally just want to put bobby pins everywhere. You want to put it in the middle layer as well. You can also use the bobby pins to correct any little misshapen parts, any parts that were sticking out, um, things like that. This will take a few tries. You probably need to retwist your hair again, but that's okay. I just practiced a few times beforehand. and it gets really easy once you do it once or twice already. You honestly cannot have enough bobby pins. Just make sure everything's nice and cleaned up. And there you are, a very nice Princess Leia cinnamon bun hair. I personally will not be using hairspray on this wig. I think hairspray not only would make it look sort of fake and shiny, I just don't think it's going to work all that well to help protect this wig. I think it's the bobby pin's job to fix anything, to hold it in place, all of it. Spray might be good for any like flyaways or anything, but I don't know. As you can see, I sort of messed up on the second attempt. Um, but that's fine. It really is just something, it's a really easy fix. It's something that can really only take about 4, maybe 5 minutes to do. It's not a big deal. Just let it go. Just give up. You can retwist it very easily, very quickly, and then try again. It is not a big deal. Don't get discouraged. You already have one perfect bun going. Might as well be okay with it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my Princess Leia cinnamon bun hair tutorial. I hope you got some use out of it. I hope you liked it. And this is your Essential Companion Destiny signing out. Thank you.